Hello investors, my name is Dahan. Welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 altcoins to buy in the month of June. As we are coming into an end of May, we're going to be looking at some June picks right now as the market is still pulling back and consolidating area right now. With the flash crash that we saw a few weeks ago, the market is still in the red. So right now, the market is down about 5.5% in the past 24 hours. We have some of our top, losers right here and some of our top gainers. So if we take a look, Bitcoin's down about 5% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum 6.5%, trading at 2,400. We have Binance, which is down about 5.8%, trading at around $322, with the market cap at around 49.5 billion right now. Then we have Cardano 7% down, Ripple obviously down about 5.5%, and then the Dogecoin, the meme, the legend, 38.8 billion market cap, currently trading at around 30 cents. So it's been falling harder and harder. So let's get into the first pick, guys. The first pick is going to be Cardano. So Cardano, also known as ADA, we've covered this one on the channel before. One of our favorite coins, obviously, for the future. Down about 10% in the past 24 hours. In the past week, it's about 8% down, and then on the 1 month chart it's actually up about 6.74%, with highs up here of over $2.50 or so, and then lows down here of under $1. So we had some great dip buying opportunities here in the middle of May, towards the end of May as well. So that's something for us to look at these opportunities and see if they are worth the risk to buy in or not. Now, in the 1 year chart, this coin is up over 2,100%. To give you an example, that means $1,000 invested into Cardano is worth around $21,000 right now from a year ago, as the coin was trading at around 0.0638. And we see now we pulled back down to a 142, which is pretty much the prices that we were trading at around a month ago. So what we did is we wiped out about months worth of gains, and now we're just starting back over again, as the crypto space was very, pumped up in the past month or so. Crypto just continued to go higher and higher. As Bitcoin and the large cap coins pushed higher, so did the mid cap coins, and then the small cap coins continue to follow those coins as well. And that's where this, huge bubble kind of continued to go bigger and bigger. And, a matter of a few weeks, the coins were up, hundreds of percent, and pretty much people started to sell off, and we saw a, crypto crash happen for a little bit, and now we're kind of just consolidating and looking if we're going to break through the top, or if we're going to continue to go lower and fall like a drop down like a falling knife. So we're either going to get one situation or the other. We're going to have to keep a very close eye on it. But if the market continues to dip and then consolidate in June, these are some of the coins that we're going to be looking at to buy, obviously, on that dip. Now, obviously, this one has a market cap of 45.4 billion, with the volume at 3.9 billion. Cardano is a blockchain platform built on a proof of stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy costs. Development of Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. The blockchain's native token, ADA, is named after the 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace. So, guys, that is the first coin on our list. And now, if you guys are still watching this video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 200 plus likes on this video. It helps the channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. As always, leave a comment below. What crypto are you going to be buying in June? And if you guys want to sign up for Webull, there's going to be a link in the description. Get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800 when you sign up today. The second coin on our list is going to be Thorchain. So Thorchain, the ticker symbol is Rune. This one is down about 20% almost in the past 24 hours from highs of over $12. Now, in the past week, it's pretty much flat, only down about 2%. And on the 1 month chart, down about 28%, hitting highs here of over $21 and lows down here of about $6 or so. So big fluctuation that we saw here. And that's the thing with cryptocurrency. We see, very, very high volatility. So it's a very high risk, high volatility. When people ask me if they should invest in crypto, I tell them they should do their own research, obviously, and only being willing to invest money that they're willing to lose, or if it was, to disappear or cut in half, they would not mind it. It is very dangerous, in my opinion. Now, in the 1 year chart, this coin's up over 8,200%. And obviously, that would mean that $1,000 would be worth over $82,000 right now for this coin, as the coin was trading at around 0.1221 pennies right there last year. And then we hit those highs and the lows right now. So the coin pretty much exploded from the March area. So after March and pretty much April, it exploded from $4 all the way up there to highs. And now we just pulled back down. And we're still at, higher prices than we were in March, about 100% or so. So still, if you would have bought in earlier into 2021, you would still be up massively on this coin, even with this pullback that we saw. Now, the market cap on this coin is around 2.2 billion right now, volume in the past 24 hours that is 160.4 million, and then the circulating supply of coins is around 213.5 million coins right now. This coin obviously very, very interesting for the future, and one that I'm going to be adding to my watch list for sure to see how it performs as well. The third coin on our list is going to be Stellar Lumens, XLM. This is a very interesting coin that we've talked about in the past as well. It is down about 10% in the past 24 hours. On the past week, down about 13%. And then if we look at the 1 month chart, it's actually down 26%. But still on the 1 year chart, up over 437%, which is still nice. $1,000 would be worth around $4,000 right now. Trading at 0.0725 right there. Hitting highs here of about, about 79 cents or so, about 80 cents. And then we hit lows down here of about 36 cents where we're at right now pretty much. So we're at the lows right now. And hopefully we don't continue to go lower, because if we do, we're going to go down to about, the low 30s and then potentially even the mid 20s as we're trading right now. Pretty much like we said, just like the previous coins, we're trading around April prices. This coin was trading around 41 cents in April, and now we're trading around 36 cents. So we wiped out about, months worth of gains, like we keep saying. Market cap on this coin, 8.4 billion, with the volume in the past 24 hours at 1.3 billion, and then the circulating supply of coins is 23.1 billion coins. This one right here, Stellar's cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM, powers the Stellar payment network. Stellar aims to connect banks, payment systems, and individuals quickly and reliably. So that is their goal right there with Stellar Lumens. Very interesting coin. It is a very cheap coin, so that means, a lot more people are interested in buying these cheaper coins as they can't afford the bigger coins, even though you can do, fractional coins. So that is another thing to add to your thing. That is why I believe that Dogecoin had a huge run, because it was worth, pennies, and it was easily traded on Robinhood and other, brokerages. And that's why a lot of people got into Dogecoin. And we saw what happened with that one. That one continued to explode higher and higher throughout the months as more and more news came out and more people start to back it up and say good things about it. So that could always happen with, some of these cheaper coins that we're going to be interested in. The fourth altcoin for the month of June is going to be Monero, XMR. So XMR is actually up about 9%, and we talked about this one a few days ago. Currently trading at 263. It was down here at lows of about 244 at the beginning of the day. On the 1 week chart, this one is actually about 2.77% higher as we hit lows down here of about 177, and then we hit highs up here of about 290 or so, 296. So nice little fluctuation we saw in the past week. On the 1 month chart, it is down 36%. We were at highs of $513 and lows down here of 153. So that is a massive loss right there, over 60-70% that we saw, on Monero. Now on the 1 year chart right here, it's still up about 300% as we saw those highs, but we're trading once again back to those March area, April area prices. So pretty much we just kind of traveled back in time and lost about 1 month worth of gains, and now we're going to be building those back up throughout 2021 and so on, as obviously the crypto space just exploded in April. That was a huge thing, and into May, and we saw it get too hot too quickly, and a lot of people started to sell off as they just thought it was overvalued at that point. So this one right here is at a 4.7 billion market cap, volume in the past 24 hours at 669.6 million, circulating supply is at 17.9 million coins. Now, Monero is a cryptocurrency focused on privacy. Transactions on the Monero blockchain can't be tracked or traced. Monero uses a proof of chain or proof of work consensus algorithm to issue new coins and security transactions. So that is what Monero is, and that's why we're going to be adding it to our radar for the future. Now, guys, before we get into this last altcoin, we're going to be looking at some news that happened in the crypto space. And this, I thought it was just funny to see. So, massive Bitcoin mine discovered in the UK after police raid suspected cannabis farm. They thought it was a cannabis farm, but it happened to be a crypto mining farm. So, the mine was stealing thousands of pounds worth of electricity from the main supply, police said. Police searched the unit on May 18th on the back of intelligence that led them to believe it was used as a cannabis farm. There are all, classic signs of a cannabis farm, police said. However, officers found a bank of around 100 computers and zero cannabis on entering the building. That must have been embarrassing for those officers that wasted a lot of money probably on this. So right here, many people were visiting the unit at various points of the day, police said, adding that there was numerous wiring and ventilation ducts visible. A police drone also detected a lot of heat coming from the building as well. These are all classic signs of a cannabis farm, police said. However, officers found 100 computers and zero cannabis on entering the building. It's certainly not what we were expecting, Jennifer Griffin, Sandwell police sergeant, said it in the statement. It had all the hallmarks of a cannabis cultivation setup, and I believe it's only the second such crypto mine we've encountered in the West Midlands. So this is just funny. They thought they were going to do a bust right there, and then they show up and they see a bunch of crypto, mining gear or equipment. I think that's pretty funny, and I think that's going to be happening more and more as more people get into crypto, because it does produce a lot of heat, and especially in the winter, if you guys get the snowy roofs, the snow on the roof, and then you have that crypto, and the roof is going to be very hot, melted, and people are going to be thinking that it's a cannabis thing. So this is kind of funny to see a cannabis farm, but it's not really a cannabis farm. It's a mining Bitcoin farm, actually. So very interesting news, guys, right there. But that's what's going to be happening in the future. So the fifth coin, guys, is going to be Litecoin, LTC. So Litecoin, we've discussed on the past, obviously. Back in the day, it used to be Bitcoin was kind of like the gold, and Litecoin was kind of like the silver to the gold. And Litecoin was actually one of the top coins that were, very interesting to people. So this one is trading at $170, down about 5.5% in the past 24 hours. Now, on the 1 week chart, down about 5.5%. On the 1 month chart, down about 34%. We hit highs of 409 and lows down here of 117. So that's about almost a $300 loss right there. The coin lost about 70% of its value in a matter of 2 weeks or so. Now, in the 1 year chart, this coin is still up 282%, as the coin was trading at around $46 last year, and then it continued to pump on higher and higher. As we see, it was very healthy, nice little highs and then a little bit of a low. And then we see here in April, the coin just starts to explode and go up way, way quicker than you used to in the past. And it was way overbought. And now it's, getting sold off. And we're kind of in an old, oversold type situation right now. And that's why a lot of people are starting to buy into the cryptocurrency. But we have to find that, consolidation. A lot of people are scared right now and not, getting into crypto because they don't know what's going to happen in the next few months. They're waiting pretty much for a sign to tell them that, crypto is going to push on higher. And I feel like a lot of FOMO will start to happen once again, just like it did here in April when people started to load on in higher and higher. So we're definitely going to have to keep a very close eye throughout this summer to see how the crypto space moves and what's going on. Now, with this coin, market cap 11.3 billion. Volume in the past 24 hours, 4.4 billion, with the circulating supply at 66.8 million. Now, Litecoin is a cryptocurrency that uses a faster payment confirmation schedule and a different cryptographic algorithm than Bitcoin. So obviously, we all knew that from the past, as Litecoin was one of the top coins in the past, but now it's kind of, wore off and lost some of its value compared to where it was in 2017 or 2016. Now, let's cover some of our bigger cryptos. So Ethereum right now is down about 7% in the past 24 hours. Right here, we see a lot of fluctuation. We hit those lows, then the highs, then the new lows for the day. Now, on the 1 week chart, this one is pretty much flat, down about 2% only, but we did hit lows down here of 1,700 on that crash like we talked about, and then we actually made it back all the way up to about 2,900, almost 3,000, which was a pretty decent gain right there of over $1,200 or so. Now, in the past month, this one is down about 13% right now from the highs of 4,400 that we saw. Now, on the 1 year chart, the coin's up about almost 1,000%, so $1,000 would be worth around $10,000 right now. If you invested in Ethereum last year, pretty much after the Rona happened and after the huge crash that we saw in crypto and obviously the crypto or the stock market as well. So this coin is still up if you guys take a look for the long term, and we just pretty much went back to April prices like we said. We keep saying the same thing because it's the same pattern for all of these coins. We're back to April prices, so where we were right here, so we just pretend like May never happened and we're back to where we started here in April. So we just have to find some more consolidation and slowly move on higher and higher throughout the summer. So that is good, the goal right there with Ethereum. Hopefully it continues to push higher. Market cap 276.2 billion right now. Volume in the past 24 hours at around 35.4 billion, with a circulating supply at 116.1 million coins. Now, you guys already know Ethereum is a decentralized computing platform that uses ETH, also known as Ether, to pay transaction fees. Developers can use Ethereum to run decentralized applications and issue new cryptocurrency assets known as the Ethereum tokens. So that is what Ethereum is. Now, Bitcoin is down about 5.5% actually in the past 24 hours, with the past week down about 7%. We hit lows down here about 30,000 per coin at one point. On the 1 month chart, this one is down 36%. We were at highs of 64,000 or so with Bitcoin at one point here in April, mid-April, and then we saw it continue to go lower and lower. And with Bitcoin, we're actually at prices that we were trading at the beginning of 2021. So a lot further than some of these other coins, if you guys notice. Bitcoin has made a bigger pullback, but it also made less gains throughout that April time period compared to the other coins. If you guys look here through April, Bitcoin kind of went up, but it was pretty much flat and actually went down compared to the other altcoins. And that's why we had the altcoin season going on, where a lot of the altcoins started to push on higher and higher as the large cap coins were already, maxed out, except Ethereum. Ethereum kept running higher and higher compared to Bitcoin, and the altcoins continued to push higher too. So the market cap is at 649.4 billion, with the volume in the past 24 hours at 47.6 billion. Now, if you guys take a look down here, the world's first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is stored and exchanged securely on the internet through a digital ledger known as the blockchain. Bitcoins are divisible into smaller units known as Satoshi. Each Satoshi is worth around 0.00000001 Bitcoin. A lot of zeros, guys. Now we have Dogecoin. This is the meme, the legend right here, down about 6% in the past 24 hours. In the past week, down about 18%. Still not at the lows that we saw here on the crash at 24 cents or so. Now, in the past month, this one's down 9%. And then obviously on the 1 year chart, up over 11,500% as the coin was trading at 0.0026. We saw it explode here since January pretty much, because it was trading at the same price pretty much throughout 2020. And then here in January, we just started to see higher and higher. And then that whole Elon Musk situation, Mark Cuban, SNL show, everything going on, it pumped up all the way into the 70s and continued to fall down now. But we seem to be steadily staying around this 30 cents area, give or take a few cents. Market cap 38.2 billion, volume in the past 24 hours 2.2 billion, with the circulating supply at around 129.8 billion. Now, Dogecoin was created in 2013 as a lighthearted alternative traditional cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. The Dogecoin name and Shiba Inu logo are based on a meme. Unlike Bitcoin, which is designed to be scarce, Dogecoin is intentionally abundant. 10,000 new coins are mined every minute, and there's no maximum supply. And that's the reason why I think that Dogecoin will not go anywhere, because the supply is infinite pretty much, and the more you have, the less the value is. So this is the reason why I never believed in Dogecoin, to go to $1 or higher. But a lot of people are still believing that Dogecoin will hit that price in the future. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Is Dogecoin ever going to hit that $1 area or not? If you guys enjoy this type of content, smash that like button for me. Let's get 200 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. If you guys want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks, value up to $1,800, links are going to be in the description for that. I hope you guys enjoyed June's picks, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.